Good evening, everyone. WDAY is in our nation's capital tonight for an exclusive opportunity. Our own Kirsten Keeley was invited to talk one-on-one with President Obama at the White House tomorrow. But as we found out, the action actually started tonight. Kirsten is live in Washington tonight with the very latest. Kirsten?
They've left the lights on a little longer for us here at the White House tonight. The national media who flanked us all day here on Media Row tells us they're usually off by now. But our White House host tells us they've left them on for us. Pretty impressive. They really have given us some inside access for an incredible couple of days here in our nation's capital, which will be capped off by the presidential interview tomorrow afternoon. But as you mentioned, we got a front row seat and a surprise to some of the action starting tonight. We were there as the president landed on the south lawn of the White House just a couple of hours ago, returning from a town hall meeting in Florida on immigration reform. We've met a couple of the news teams who will be part of tomorrow's day there, one from Kansas City, another from Portland. There are only 4 stations from across the United States invited to take part.
Our own Kirsten Keeley has brought you inside access to the White House and her one-on-one with President Obama. She joins us live again from the White House tonight. Kirst, good evening.
They left the lights on for us late one more night here at the White House. It truly has been an honor to represent our area here as just one of 4 stations from all across the country to take part in today's events and, of course, to interview President Obama. You flooded our social media with topics you wanted to hear about from the president. At 5 o'clock tonight, he talked about trade and the economy. At 6 o'clock, he told us why he vetoed the Keystone XL pipeline. Tonight, we start with rail safety.
Rail safety is a huge issue in our area. We had an oil train derail and explode just to the west of Fargo, and it's in other parts of the country as well. Right. Is that high on your agenda?
It is, and we've had the Department of Transportation work very closely with both workers, with environmental groups, and with the railways to start thinking, how do we upgrade transportation safety when it comes to these big rail cars with potentially hazardous cargo. I think we can do a much better job on it, and we are going to be getting all these recommendations in, and then hopefully investing in some of the infrastructure that's needed. That's a good example of the kind of infrastructure that we need to continue to sustain the growth that we've had.
Do you have something you consider a regret in your presidency, and what do you consider your biggest success?
Well, probably my biggest success is saving the economy. When I came into office, we were losing 800,000 jobs a month. The economy was contracting faster than it did during the Great Depression. And because we made some good decisions, saving the auto industry, making sure that we were helping local governments not have massive layoffs of teachers, because of the work that we did, we ended up stabilizing the economy, and we've now seen 59 straight months of job growth, the best job growth last year since the 1990s. In terms of regrets, you always want to do more.
What do you hope your legacy is?
My hope is that by the end of my presidency, people will be able to say, not just that the American economy is better, because undoubtedly it is. We got lower unemployment by far, lower deficits, energy sector's booming, all kinds of manufacturing comebacks across the country that are pretty remarkable, but that everybody's sharing in that growth and that prosperity, what I call middle-class economics.
Sir, thank you very much.
Really enjoyed it.
Yeah, really appreciate it. Thank you.
Stay warm up in Fargo.
Come see us sometime.
Will do.
Maybe in June.
All right.
And we have made the full 6-minute interview with the president available to you online right now at WDAY and WDAZ.com. And coming up tomorrow on our newscasts, we'll show you some of the fun things our camera caught today on our visit that we weren't able to show you today. We'll talk a little bit about the history. We met with the curator, also ran into the first pets, Bo and Sunny, and we ran into a North Dakota native who is a special assistant to the president. Watch for that tomorrow night. For now, reporting live from the White House, I'm Kirsten Keeley.
Kirsten was live at 5 this morning and live again at 10 tonight. We ask you to take the rest of the night off. The Obama administration invited WDAY to the White House to talk trade and the importance of exports when it comes to creating jobs and maintaining a strong economy. Both North Dakota and Minnesota were showcased, having record numbers when it comes to exports. North Dakota sent out more than $5 billion in exports in 2014. The White House says that supported 18,000 jobs. Minnesota more than $21 billion in exports, supporting 106,000 jobs. The administration is highlighting the numbers as it works on a new trade agreement. The administration's Made in Rural America initiative gives people and businesses in areas like North Dakota and South Dakota the tools for success in a digital economy. The president is pushing Congress to act on a new trade agreement, which is currently being negotiated. And now interviewing the president is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, but leave it to a couple of dogs to steal the president's thunder today. The First Family's dogs brought the press corps to their knees, according to Kirsten. First dogs Bo and Sonny ran through our news team's tour of the diplomatic reception room in the White House. They are, by the way, beautiful and Portuguese water dogs, hypoallergenic.
They look pretty.
There they are.
Interesting. Weather